What's up, everybody? Welcome back. Five Nights at Freddy's Molten Freddy. So this is complicated enough because of all the wires and things. I will simplify things a little bit. Still a lot in this one, a lot of shapes and things. So I'm on the landscape page, use a pencil eraser, hit pause. If I go too fast, his head will just be up in the top half. So center point here, come up, and we'll start with the eyes just along here. So circle with a circle inside. At least that's what it looks like. So yeah, let's just go for it. Circle, more or less. Circle inside that circle for his glowing yellow eyeball. Or glowing yellow eye, at least. And then it's kind of floating there, and you can see all pipes and things all on the inside, right? So it kind of like comes up and then around. Like that. And then this is like a piece of metal, so it's got like an edge which goes around like this. A little spike here. And comes across. Then we meet his eyebrow, which is like standard square Freddy eyebrow. There might be like a little bit of an edge line around that. And then this joins his head. Going that way. This is like a metal plate, I guess. Just floating sort of there. So the other one's similar, except there's like all these tubes coming out of it. So, like, let's try. So just across from this, so we go a circle again. Now we can't see the bottom of the circle because there is these pipes like flowing out, right? So they go this way. Right, and this one is just black on the inside, actually. And these pipes have all these lines on them. And there's like a little, another little pipe here actually. And then there's like a silver line that goes around. Then there's an eye socket area again. Tricky to draw these now. It goes around here, I think. In under there, right? And then there's like another piece of metal. Goes around. And then his eyebrow will be in here again. Do, do, do. There's like a little silver edge here. Around. Another edge here. Pieces of metal everywhere. And this goes in around these things. So this comes up and we got like plates of metal just sort of floating around here. One that comes down around the middle. And then his top hat seems to be sitting just on top here. You can kind of see through his head, so you can see the underside. And then there's like pipes and lines and things all in behind all of the like gear, you know. you do as much of that as you want now. And then just like finish off the top hat. Okay, keep going. Circles for ears. Floating sort of there. Circle inside again. Another one on this side. Right, and then the nose, so his bare nose is like here. You got a little spike in the middle. And then he's got like a broken up snout, so like comes around here. There's like little bits missing in his face. So there's like shadows and darkness and stuff. Like, so I'm gonna put shadows here. There's all pipes and stuff sticking out of his face. And it seems to be like a silver plate then here. Another little pipe running down this way. And then another plate here. Coming around this way. Sorry, I'm not like talking much. I'm just trying to figure it out because there's like lots of dark and like pipes and everything back here. It's complicated. So that's like black, dark in there, but there's pipes. You can see them. The one down behind his face then. And there's another piece of metal there. And like a piece of metal floating. So we got teeth all here. That's an easy part. Just all these spikes. Crazy big teeth. And then his bottom jaw, so his bottom jaw is pretty complicated. So it's like divided in half down here. So we do like the first section this way. Right, and then there's all teeth here as well. Another little metal plate here. And the bottom of those teeth. Right, and then he seems to have like a 3D sort of edge here. Now that seems to go back all the way into his mouth. But then there's all pipes and things. What way is that? My God, I can't even see back there. Okay. Let me try and... Okay, so this seems to go back, but I'll add sort of his other jaw. So it's like real dark here. And then there's like a square sticking off this way. And then that goes up. And like curves around, and then we make another metal plate. And then another. And then this has like a three-dimensional sort of side going that way. And so it looks like the back of the jaw is here, right? So it's like a floating sort of thing. And it comes down into that. And that's just all dark there. I can't really make it out, so imagine it goes back that way. And then there is a row of teeth. And then it's like all pipes and stuff, all like just hanging down here, right? So I'll just start adding these. So there's crazy amounts, like it's nuts. So, and they just keep coming. So they kind of disappear into his flesh back here, like his mouth. And there's all little lines across them like that. And you can do as much of this as you want now, because it's not quite clear how much of it there is. There's like a back of his jaw there. And then like you could have ones going that way. Like up into his mouth. And we'll put some shadow because it would make more sense if some of this was black back here. Like this maybe. And then some more sort of pipes just coming down this way. Okay, so that's not bad. I think that's enough. You could do more if you wanted, of course. So let's see. So his arms and his body. What will I do first? No, his bow tie actually. Got that normal sort of bow tie just here. Up under his chin. Back around here. Right, and then so his body kind of like goes down this way. And there's like lots of wires and stuff all on this. So we'll just go down. It starts to be broken up into all these different wiry sections, basically. Kind of like strands of hair, I guess, if you were drawing sort of hair, and it kind of like cuts off here. So it starts to sort of come around this way. how much detail you want to put in that now is up to you. But you want to do this crisscross thing on all these pipes. You want to do these sort of curved lines that come across. Like that. That's what kind of makes them look like wires or pipes. Okay, and then these arms that come down here, so we'll go like kind of wiry. And like every now and then there might be like a gap, you know, and this would be like a single wire. So like say coming down his hand, right, you'll have like a gap in the wires basically. Right, so like say a gap here, see? Just makes them look a bit more wiry, I guess. You know, you could have like one on its own just kind of coming around from behind. And then you want to put another gap here, actually, a longer one. And then you want to just start adding wire lines. Right? There's all fingers down here, but we'll just get the wires in first. So we'll go the same thing over here. We'll just put some gaps. And then start adding just lots of these. All right, and we'll just do some like crisscross. You don't have to do it on it, all of them, but just to make them look sort of a bit textured. Just not that they're just like smooth wires. Okay, so there's like some more wires that kind of come out around his arms here, right? So like trail off. Come around his hands and all the way back around there, right? So this is like a big sort of curved thing, and there's like eyeballs, I think. Is there? 1, 2. They look like eyeballs anyway. Various colors. Pupils in the middle. Okay, and then he's got these like cylinder-like fingers. So let's say these pipes, right? Like that, and then like of course all the wires go into them. And another. And another. I think there are actually holes here, so I'll color them black. And then just join them up to this. And then he seems to have like some pipes kind of coming out from behind here, like just kind of sticking up. And right, so fingers going this way. One here. Now, so then we just have to add detail into this sort of oozing pile of pipes, and we're going to go add some gaps first around the edges. So just some like little holes and stuff. Right, and then we're just going to go around and around and around. Overlapping. Right, and then you just add like pipelines and textures and stuff on all these. Well, not all. I won't do all because that would take quite some time. So we just do some. Just make it look like there's a slight texture on everything. I'm just adding a shadow in here. And you can add shadows in these as well, actually, if you want. Like, say here, I'll put one. You know, it doesn't have to be like all pipe. You know, you can just make some parts sort of darker. Like that, you know, kind of helps sometimes. Right, but you can keep going with that as much as you'd like, the texture, I mean. But I think I'll leave it there. Molten Freddy. Hope it's helpful. Thanks for watching. See you in the next one. Bye.